Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are taking on Cincinnati again today after eking out an extra inning 1-0 win yesterday. And also, welcome to August. We are really down to the home stretch now. Don't remember for sure in the past or the first few seasons when we wrapped up the division, but I know last year we wrapped it up in August. Despite a big lead, I'm not expecting that to happen this year. I think it'll be early September when we wrap things up, mostly because the Reds are really good. And they would be leading, or close to leading anyway. They'd definitely be leading the East. Solidly in second place in the Central, so if you took us out, they'd be leading at that division. And I think they're only one game behind the Diamondbacks for the West, so not a team to be taken lightly. Would not be one bit surprised to see them in the NLCS again if we get that far. In this game, though, we've got Daisuke on the mound, and he starts Kester off with a strike. We do have the regular lineup back in. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. And a swing and a miss, strike three. One down. Oh. Well, I didn't pay close attention. So, Miyake in the lineup, not sure. I guess that means Marvin is injured? Have to check on that after the game. One thing I do wish the game would let me know when somebody's injured before their spot comes up in the lineup. I might have changed the lineup around. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have. Maybe that's fine, but anyway, 2 outs, 1-1 the count. Chief at the plate now. And looks at that one on the outside corner. Misses outside, 2-2. Misses outside again. We got a full count, 2 outs, nobody on base. Swing and a miss, strike three. I think Daisuke struck out the side there, not even a foul ball. So 1-2-3 inning will go to the bottom of the first. Norris Hopper will lead things off for the Reds as he normally does. You can see other than Miyake, we've got the regular lineup back out there. Paulie on the mound. First pitch from Paulie, called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. And this one misses outside. Hopper lets it go. Called strike three. One down, Shao at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Pops this one up. Terry waiting on it. 2 down. That's the first ball that was actually put in play. That'll bring Derek Lee to the plate. First pitch misses inside. There's a strike. 1-1. Misses inside again. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. This one outside. Full count. 2 outs. Nobody on base. Sound familiar with the 3-hole hitter? Swing and a miss, strike three. 6 up, 6 down to start the game. We move into the second. Obviously no runs. Terry will lead things off. Also just realized a lot of times before I film, I do look at YouTube and just see how the last game did and check out everything. Didn't do that today, so I don't know if we're still on 99 subscribers or not. Terry has a 1-1 count to start this at bat. Puts this one into center field. Xiao makes the catch. That'll bring Frank to the plate. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This one misses, down and in. Misses outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Called strike 3, a slider to the outside corner. And apparently that is Daisuke's 1000th strikeout of his MLB career. 2 down, Tom at the plate. As that first pitch goes outside. Hits this one. I think this is going to be the first hit of the game into left field down near the corner. Tom trying to make it a double, and he is in there safely. 2-out double brings Zach to the plate. Game just tried to tell me there's 1 out. There are definitely 2 outs. Zach, is that going to get over Perez's head? No. Perez jumps up, makes the grab, and probably saves a run in the process. So we are still scoreless as we go to the bottom of the second. Adam Dunn will come to the plate. I know it's early in the game, but coming off an 11-inning game where only 1 run was scored has me a little nervous how this game is going to go. Dunn puts this into shallow right. Kester's going to grab it. 1 down. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate. He looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Looks at strike 3. Brandon Phillips to the plate now. 2 down, nobody on base. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the second inning. We'll move on to the third. Joey will lead off for the Squirrels. Still no runs in the game. First pitch to Joey, called strike 1. Base hit into left field. Leadoff single. That'll bring Pauly to the plate. See if he bunts here, and he does. He's, at least at the moment, fouls the first one away. Puts the bat back out there. Pulls it back, and it is too high. 1-1. Bat back out there. This one, I think, will stay fair. It does. Derek Lee picks it up and tags Pauly out, but Joey does move to second base. So a successful sacrifice puts a runner into scoring position with 1 out. Kester back to the plate, and he comes up with a base hit into right, but Joey cannot score on it. Runners on the corners. Miyake at the plate now. Still only 1 out. First pitch called a strike. This is going to be a base hit into right field. 1 run in, so that's already doing better than yesterday. Kester on his way to third, and he is in there safely. Squirrels take the lead, still have runners on the corners with 1 out. Chief looks at strike 1. Hits this one to right field, and it is just foul. Did not miss by much. 0-2 the count then. Puts this one to left. That'll be solidly fair, and that will score another run. Squirrels up 2-0. Terry to the plate now. Runners on first and second. Still only the 1 out. And then a wild pitch is going to move the runners up. Runners on second and third now. Daisuke melting down here in the third a little bit. Although the 2 runs is not exactly a monster lead. So he's got a chance to pull it back together, but things on the brink at the moment. Terry has a 2-2 count. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Big out for Daisuke. That'll bring Frank to the plate. See if he can drive the runs in as he looks at strike 1. Pops this one up. Perez going back behind second base. He makes the grab, and that keeps it at a 2-run inning. So could have been much, much worse for Cincinnati. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. David Ross will lead things off. He very nearly ended the game with the Reds' win with a walk-off homer, but fell just about a foot or two short. And unfortunately for the Reds, they couldn't do anything to follow up that double, so gave us the chance to score a run in the next inning. Ross strikes out in this at-bat. That'll bring Thomas Perez to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Pops this one up. Tom watches it go to the screen. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Daisuke at the plate now. This pitch goes inside. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Little, I don't know if you call that a pop-up or a soft liner right on the line there, but either way, Kester grabs it and that ends the inning. 2-0 Squirrels as we go into the 4th. Tom will lead things up. Remember, he hit a double to have the first hit in the ball game his last time up. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. Hits this one foul. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Zach at the plate. He will put this one into the right center. I say into the gap, but Shao able to get over and make a shoestring grab for the second out of the inning. Great play out there in center field. So Joey will be at the plate with 2 outs and nobody on then, instead of what I thought could have been a double. Shao taking maybe a little bit of a risk, because if he doesn't make it to that ball, then it's going to roll forever. Joey has a 2-1 count. Grounds this one to short. Perez over to first. And that will end the top of the 4th. Still 2-0 Squirrels. Reds back to the top of the order in the bottom of the 4th. Norris Hopper struck out in his first at-bat. Pauly with 6 strikeouts the first time through the Reds order. And starts Hopper off with a strike here. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Fouled away. Still 0-2. This one pretty wild. And Hopper comes through with the Reds' first hit of the day up the middle. Reds finally with a base runner. That'll bring Shao to the plate, who just made a great play out in center. I guess he flew out. He comes up with the base hit up the middle, so this second trip through the order not nearly so smooth for Tom. Puts 2 runners on with nobody out, and Derek Lee at the plate. Not the position we wanted to be in. He does get Derek to swing and miss. And doesn't chase that one. 1-1. Swings and misses at that one. 1-2. Called strike 3. Big strikeout for Pauly. That'll bring Adam Dunn to the plate. First pitch called a strike. Gets a ground ball, but it's going to get through for a base hit. Hopper doesn't try to score, though. So the Reds have the bases loaded with one out. Edwin Encarnacion at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch is too low. 1-1. Misses again. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Pops this one up. Joey's going back. That's not going to be deep enough to score a run. And in fact, they do eventually call infield fly. So that'll bring Brandon Phillips to the plate. He now is probably going to have to get a hit for Cincinnati to score. And he will look at strike one. Hits a ground ball. Joey will field it, go to first, and that ends the huge Reds threat. So all said and done, Squirrels still leading 2-0 as we go into the fifth. And Pauly is going to lead things off. Pauly had a sac bunt in his first at-bat. So I guess not actually an at-bat. He is behind 0-2 in this at-bat. Gets a soft liner right to Derek Lee. One away. Kester, 1 for 2 on the day. So that first pitch goes outside. And this one too low. 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss. This is up the middle. That'll get down for a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. Miyake to the plate. He is 1 for 2 today. First pitch called a strike. Ground ball, but it's going to get foul. 0-2 the count. Kester takes off and the ball gets away. I think Ross may be trying to throw it before he really had it. 1-2 the count at the plate. Runner now on second, and that pitch misses down and in. Miyake fouls this one away down the left field line. This is going to be fair, kind of in the corner in right. Kester will score, makes it 3-0 Squirrels. An RBI double for Kester. Or for Kester scored the run. Miyake has the RBI. Alright, that'll bring Chief to the plate. Runner on second with 1 out. First pitch is too high. And I wonder if the Reds are thinking about a bullpen move here. Base hit from Chief puts runners on the corners. Terry at the plate. Still only the 1 out. First pitch called a strike. Fouled away. 0-2. This one too high. A little bit of a ballsy take there by Terry. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away. Frank at the plate. Runners still on the corners with 2 outs. That's going to... Oh, no, it's not going to be a base hit. Thomas Perez again jumps up and makes a nice play to save a run. So 3-0 Squirrels as we go to the bottom of the fifth. David Ross due up for the Reds. First pitch from Pauly is too low. Second pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. And down and out. Ross doesn't go fishing. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Thomas Perez at the plate now. He will look at strike 1 on the outside corner. And too low. Popped up. Pauly will field it himself near the first base line. 2 down, and Daisuke Matsuzaka at the plate. So apparently he's going to come out and pitch the 6th. Pops this one up. Paulie will field it in front of the mound this time. That'll end the 5th inning. 3-0 Squirrels lead. Tom will lead things off in the 6th. Tom 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a strikeout. This pitch goes down into the dirt. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And this one too high. 2-1. Hits this one a good ways, but it's going to hook foul. I think it would have been a home run if it stayed fair, but it had to have been really close to the foul pole. Instead, we get a ground ball to third, and Encarnacion makes the play. 1 down, Zach at the plate. He is flown out in both at-bats. I think 1 in the outfield and 1 to Shao out in center when he nearly had a double. Or maybe a triple even from where that was. 0-2 the count in this at-bat. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Joey to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Looks at strike 1. This one misses outside. Ground ball to third, and that will end the top of the 6th inning. Still 3-0 Squirrels. Norris Hopper will lead things off for the Reds in the bottom half of the inning. Hopper 1 for 2 today, strikeout and a single. First pitch called a strike in this at-bat. This will get over Terry's head, another base hit for Hopper. Shao at the plate, he is also 1 for 2. Let's see if Hopper tries to steal here. Paulie is a pitcher that can be stolen off of. Hasn't gone yet. Shao with an 0-2 count. Will this get down? It does. That will put runners on first and second for Derek Lee. Nobody out. Remember, the Reds had the bases loaded earlier in the game and couldn't manage to cash in a run. Another threat here. This one just misses inside. 1-2 the count on Derek Lee. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Adam Dunn to the plate. Runner still on first and second. First pitch called a strike. Another called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Middle of the Reds' order, not coming through when they need them today. That'll bring Encarnacion, who starts off with a swing and a miss. Called strike up in the zone. And then this towards the middle, but Joey's able to get a glove on it and end the inning. So still 3-0 as we go into the 7th. Paulie's supposed to lead off, but we are going to pinch hit. And I think we're going to send Sweeney up there. Dice K still on the mound to start the 7th. Squirrels leading 3-0. First pitch to Sweeney out of the zone. Here's a called strike on the inside corner. Hit towards first. Derek Lee actually grabs that in the air. 1 down. Kester 2 for 3 today. First pitch swung on and missed. That'll be a base hit into center field. 1 on, 1 out. Miyake to the plate. He's 2 for 3. Struck out in his first at bat, but then has hit a single and a double. Fouls the first pitch away over near the third base dugout. Fouled away again. Ground ball, and it will get, well, sort of through the right side. Phillips picks it up, but on a diving play, he can't get up and get rid of the ball in time, so it's an infield hit. So puts runners on first and second for Chief, only the one out, and a 2-0 count here as Daisuke reaching the end of his rope. Oh, right down the middle, and Chief whiffs on it. And a called strike makes it 2-2. Too high, full count, but only one out. Swing in and miss, strike 3. And that will be the end of Daisuke in this game. Zumaniski will come in to try to keep this game where it is. Alright, Terry 0 for 3 on the day. Watches that curveball go inside. Swing and a miss. And too low. 2-1. Misses again. 3-1. This one is absolutely clubbed, but it is foul. Full count, 2 outs. Runners on their way. And that's going to be a walk. Loads the bases for Frank, but there are 2 outs. First pitch called a strike. And this pitch out of the zone. Fly ball into right. Hopper should have this one, and he does. Looks like Sweeney's going to go play left field then. We go to the stretch. Squirrels up 3-0. Brandon Phillips on the other side. Right. Get the volume set where I want. There we go. Alright, yeah, apparently Marvin is hurt. Again, would have been nice to have known that beforehand. Nakai will come into, that was Frank's spot. So, I'm sure Sweeney can play left just fine. Alright, Phillips 0 for 2 today. That pitch misses, down and in. Ground ball to first. Terry takes care of that. One away. David Ross has struck out in both at-bats so far today. Swings and misses here. Swings and misses again. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Perez. He's 0 for 2 today. Swings and misses. This pitch out of the zone. 1-1. Called strike. 1-2. Fouled away. We'll try again. And this one up and in. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll end the 7th inning. Still a 3-0 game. Tom will lead things off for the Squirrels in the 8th. Tom 1 for 3 on the day. Hit a double in his first at-bat. Watches that pitch go down and out. There's a called strike. Up in the zone. And a swing and a miss at another high strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down, Zach at the plate. He is 0 for 3. He's going to get a base hit up the middle. 1 on, 1 out. Joey at the plate. He is 1 for 3 today. Looks at strike 1. And this pitch misses up and out. Called strike. 1 and 2. Fouled away down the left field seats. Still 1 and 2. This one misses up and out. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, that'll bring Sweeney to the plate. Lined out in his first at bat. Looks at strike 1 here. This one down and out. And inside. 2 and 1. This will get over Phillips' head. And Zach makes it into third base. So that puts runners on the corners with 2 outs for Kester. First pitch to Kester, called a strike. Another called strike, 0 and 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Squirrels threaten but do not score, so still 3 to nothing as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Pitcher spot due up for the Reds. And they will pinch hit here. They're going to touch eye for right now. We are actually going to get Hermida out there to do his setup job, so that might change the Reds' mind. Let's see. Kester made that last out. Let's have done this before. Oh wait, I gotta put a fielder in here. So let's put Quentin into Nakai's spot, and we'll send him out to left, which is where he should be. Actually gonna have Sweeney play third and Chief move to second. That's a move we used to make a lot in the first season. Not done it as consistently since, but Sweeney a little bit stronger arm at third, a little bit faster. So I think he's just a slightly better defender than Chief, but Chief has a much higher power rating. Alright, Touch Eye does stay in the game. I'd forgotten he was a switch hitter. But he's quickly behind 0 and 2. Takes that pitch, just a touch inside. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Hopper at the plate now. He is 2 for 3 on the day. So he watches that fastball go too high. Swing and a miss, makes it 1 and 1. Called strike, 1 and 2. That curveball nowhere close. Goes back to the fastball, and Hopper just watches it go by for strike 3. Shao has a couple of hits today. He swings and misses at the first pitch. And that's going to be another hit into right field. 1 on with 2 outs. Derek Lee has struck out all 3 times so far today. And looks at strike 1 to open this at-bat. That curveball missed somewhere, I guess. Ground ball to third. A bit of a hop on it. And Sweeney can't get it there in time. Just too much of a hop and too long of a throw. Infield hit for Derek Lee. Puts runners on first and second. Adam Dunn is the tying run at the plate, and he is the type of hitter that could do that. But instead, he strikes out and ends the 8th inning. We move into the 9th. Miyake will lead things off. Squirrels still leading 3 to nothing. Cordero is going to come in to pitch. Touch Eye goes to second, and Sipe, not sure how they pronounce it, he's going to go into Hopper's spot in right field. Miyake 3 for 4 today, so starting on short notice has not hurt him, and he comes up with another base hit into left. Chief 2 for 4 on the day. Looks at a ball outside. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. And that'll go up the middle for another base hit. Runners on first and second. Terry at the plate. Terry has not gotten a hit today. This one gets away. That'll move runners to second and third. 1 and 1 the count. Terry hits another hard one, but right into the upper deck in the left field. Grounds this one to... Oh, Lee goes to home with it, and they do cut down Miyake, so they keep things at a safe situation. Runners on the corners with 1 out. Quinton making his first at-bat of the day. He pops us into left, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And the Squirrels now up 4-0, put it out of save territory. So runners on first and second, still only 1 out. Tom at the plate. Puts this into center field, but right to Shao. Runners go back to their bases. Zach at the plate now. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one foul down the right field line. 0 and 2. Ooh, just inside. I think Cordero thought he had him there. Then gets a swing and a miss, so it works out. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Squirrels now leading 4-0. Edwin Encarnacion due up for Cincinnati. So we'll grab Zap, put him into Zach's spot. Who are we going to put in right, though? Alright. Yeah, let's do Martinez. They're both terribly slow. But, I don't know. Just, I just think I like Martinez out there better. I thought about even moving Tom out there, because he actually is fairly quick for a... He's actually very fast for a catcher. But we'll leave it like this, and we'll see what happens. Encarnacion 0 for 3 today. Zap winds and delivers his first pitch, and it is called a strike. Ground ball to third. Sweeney grabs it and throws it to first. 1 away. Sipe is how they're saying it, so I guess that's how I'll say it too. He quickly goes behind 0 and 2. Ground ball to second. Chief handles that just fine. 2 down. David Ross has struck out in all 3 at-bats so far today, and he is the Reds' final hope in this at-bat. Looks at strike 1. This one too low. And misses inside. That's going to be a line drive. That's going to be probably at least a double there for David Ross as he glides in. So the Reds trying to make some sort of 2-out rally here. David Ross standing on second base. Thomas Perez at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch called a strike. Ground ball, but it will be foul. This one won't be foul. Zap fields it himself, goes to first, and that is your ball game. Your final score today, Indianapolis Squirrels 4, Cincinnati Reds 0. Well, the Reds threatened a few times today, just could not cash in those runners. And I guess we'll also have to check and see how long Marvin's going to be out for. Don't know how he managed to hurt himself either. Miyake, your player of the game. So thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, I am fairly sure we've got one more with Cincinnati tomorrow. We will see you then.